Oh, the one where I said you're not bad at park skating. You're just
Yeah,
more of a skater.
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
not. Yeah, you're not bad at park skating. You're just more of a street skater.
Yeah.
I don't
That
know.
that that fit in perfectly. You're. I'm not familiar with your skating back in the day, but obviously I am now. With your skating is super creative. It's the complete opposite of an ASA like style
Yeah.
skater, which is also though super interesting. And we could tell you've been like a WTF in the show like a handful of times already, probably because you do so many
I
unique
don't know.
tricks and unique skating. Yeah, you're a WTF OG by far. But yeah, like so what do you look for in skating nowadays then compared to like how you were doing back in the day? You look like you're going the complete opposite direction, straight up just having fun with it. But like, what do you look for in skating when you go out now?
I don't know. Try to think of something hard to do most of the time. Yeah.
Hard in general or just personally challenging?
Yeah, just personally, challenging. I mean, I don't know what's hard for everybody else. I mean, I think that like that part of skating is kind of that like era of skating is over with all of us being like, all right, this trick is the hardest trick anybody can do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So, yeah. I mean, I used to
yeah.
be, I used to try to be one of those people. I couldn't. So, yeah.
I mean, it seems like you have like all of the hard tricks.
Yeah, I was about to say all your tricks are hard anyway compared to like I would say 90% of the skating population, regardless. Like almost your entire feet are tricks. Like, yep, can't do that, can't do that. Like that's what I do when I look at your skating. So I feel like whether you're trying it or not, you're still like top tier trick wise. I feel like I saw we had a clip of Treon back in like not back in the day, but a while ago, where he did like a from far from the down ledge and he covered his face. I guess you called it like a peekaboo. I saw you do that also. Did you get that from him or he got that from you or was that coincidence or what?
He probably got it for me. I've been doing it for a really long time at this point.
Were you doing that ASA?
No. Yeah, my whole I think approach to skating changed maybe like 5 years after that, and then I started actually trying to learn tricks all the time. Yeah,
For me, it looks like you're doing hard tricks, but you're definitely having. It looks like you're having fun as well with and having like a sense of humor. Like sometimes you'll do tricks and just keep your arms all the way down or
yeah,
something, or your hoodie straight on or something like that. So it's like it doesn't seem like it seems like a mix because you have these really hard tricks, but other times it seems like it's not a serious approach to say to. Is that fair to say?
yeah. I mean, like the most fun, like rewarding part of skating for me is like trying tricks. So like the whole process is just kind of fun. And at the end of the day, it's a rollerblading trick. You can't get too angry about it. It's pretty useless. So it's like it's like cosmically funny, I guess. Yeah.
Do you not get like frustrated or angry with trying tricks?
Yeah, all the time.
Okay. We're all human.
Yeah. I was gonna like write this long Instagram story about that actually, because I was never one of those people that like threw my skates or anything, because it just takes too long to take off a skate. But like when I used to skateboard, I would break a skateboard every 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
true.
feel like the time it takes to get off the skates is that's enough. That's enough to time to
It's
cool
enough to
down.
cool down. Yeah.
That's enough to cool down.
It's
Like
weird.
by the time, like, because I've been there, like trying to take the skates off, and like by the time you get the thing off, it's well. It also depends your age. You know, if you when you're
Yeah.
younger, you can stay angry longer. You know what I mean? You could just like you like like it lasts way longer. But I think at a certain point, just yeah, it's not as satisfying because, like you said, like I can see the
Yeah.
breaking the skateboard making more sense.
Well, you write shadows too. It's like you spend a
Yeah,
half hour
shadows take a
straps,
long time. Yeah.
laces, all
Even
this
when I was a
stuff.
kid though and was like not buckling my skates, it wasn't like a thing. Yeah.
Oh,
I
like when you
Somehow,
were
oh, I was gonna, what are you gonna? Yeah.
no, I'm sorry, you had.
Oh, I was just gonna say like, I don't know, maybe feel I'm like lucky or something, but I've never had to spin that long on a trick either.
ever?
So that might help. Yeah.
What's the longest you ever spent trying a trick in any aspect of skating, whether you're filming it just for fun, whatever it is?
Uh, like maybe like 2 years ago. Well, there were a couple of tricks that like a lot of times I'll decide to go try to film something like an hour before the sun goes down and like rush. And there have been like a handful of times where I had to just like go back and try it again. Um, I think the longest I tried a trick that I actually landed might have been like almost 2 hours.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
long though.
Not long ago, not many episodes ago, me and Billy were talking about tricks that taken like days for us to do, literally days for us to do. So like the fact that you like 2 hours, that sounds stressful at the time, but I mean, if like I'm thinking about it now, I've had multiple dozens of tricks that have taken me well over 2 hours to do. So that's pretty good. You're pretty consistent, I guess. Then
It doesn't feel like it. Yeah, like after 10 tries, you're like, dude, what's going on? Like, yeah.
you got to skate with us more then. Maybe you'll feel a little better. That's I was gonna say that's kind of like we're getting older now. I realize that myself too. Just it's not worth stressing out on a trick. Like it gets frustrating. I was actually frustrated the other day on a trick, but it was still like 10 minutes worth of trying, and I was just like, it's stupid that I can't do this. You know, it's not worth it. And I just stopped. But 15-year-old Austin would have been like still there right now trying to get it done. So
Yeah, the
we're
other
over
day
that.
I tried to trick like what felt like a million times, and I got pretty mad. A lot, yeah. You ever like try a trick a bunch of times, and you're so mad that like you delete every attempt, so you just never have to like think about it again.
I've been like going through because I film with the Insta360 camera. So like me and my buddies will be like, if something's taking a long time, I would like go in and see all the thumbnails there and scroll. Be like, okay, it's been like 73 tries so far, and like we've gotten up to attempts that have been like 140, 150 tries for like a trick.
Yeah,
I don't know what time wise that would be, but like when you think about it like that, you realize like, holy shit, that's a lot of tries, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think most clips are about a minute for me. Like set the camera up, go over, try the trick, come back to the camera. Usually about a minute.
Hmm.
So like
That's
yeah,
nice.
70 of those. Yeah, it's about an hour. Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Yeah, a
sucks.
minute for a trick is cool. That's fun. That's when you're really enjoying skating, you know?